This is my dad's 2025 Subaru BRZ TS. And a couple months ago, my dad and I drove all the way to Virginia to pick up this car and then drove it the 300-mile drive back. Since then, my dad and I have added a total of 1 mod to this car, which is a F1 style blinking third brake light module. And although it does look pretty cool, I just think this car needs more mods. So that's why for his birthday a couple days ago, I picked up these. This is a reverse light LED upgrade, which will replace the old outdated halogen bulbs. The next mod are these tail light tint reflector things. I am kind of 50-50 about this, but we'll put it on anyway and see what we think and if my dad likes it and if I like it. But this is kind of one of the mods that I think you just have to trust the process. Now moving to the back of the car, I think I'm gonna start with the reverse lights first. And don't worry, I'm gonna be showing you guys the whole process of how we do this and how we change those old, crusty, outdated halogen bulbs to these brand new LED ones. But before we install the brand new LED reverse lights, we do need a couple tools. First thing we need are these plastic trim tools because there are 3 clips at the bottom of the diffuser. I'm also wearing these gloves, but you don't really have to. All right, so to get these light bulbs out, we first have to remove 3 clips underneath this diffuser piece right here. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then after that, this whole piece should come off right here. And then after that, we'll be able to slide the old bulbs out and put the new LED bulbs in. All right, so we're gonna remove this first clip right here. You just kind of pop it off like this. Just like that. So this part comes off and then you'll just pull the rest of it like so. Come on. All right, after a couple tries, we finally got this first clip out. So we're just gonna set it aside right here and then get the other 2. All right, here's the second clip right here. We're just gonna go ahead and pop this off. Just like so. I'm doing this with my left hand, so bear with me, please. Okay, I switched it. I'm at my right hand now because it was too hard. So boom, this comes off like that, and then it should just slide out. Sometimes you have to reinsert it again for it to pop out because it just does that. All right, so we're at the third one right here. I'm just gonna pop it out like this. You know what? I'm just gonna use some magic. All right, see this 1 clip right here? I'm gonna make it 3. Whoa, 3 clips. Okay, so I might have forgotten to film the part of me taking the diffuser off.
Bruh.
But trust me, it's really easy to take off. It literally just falls into your hands. So we'll just go ahead and set this right next to these clips. All right, so now that we have this piece off, we're gonna remove the 2 bulbs. So 1 bulb is right here, the next one is right here. So let's go ahead and swap them out. All right, so I think this just has one of the things where you just twist it and then it comes out. Oh, yep, perfect, just like that. So now I'm gonna grab these right here. I'm gonna open them and get one out, all right? All right, so we got one out. I think we can do this, I can't really do this with one hand. So I think I'm gonna remove it real quick and then I'll be right back. All right, the bulb is out successfully. We're gonna put this in a nice place right there. Now we just put this one on. All right, boom. Just like that, you don't have to apply a lot of pressure or anything. It kind of just, it doesn't really snap on, but you can feel it when it hits the connections. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to put it back in here, just like this, and then lock it into place. And let's see. Just like that. Perfect. All good. All right, for the next piece, we're just gonna go ahead and unlock it, try to twist it. See which way it is. It's this way. Just gonna twist it this way, and then it should come out just like this. A little careful. And come on. Perfect. So now what we're gonna do is just pop this off just like that. And we're gonna set it aside. Now we just take this little piece right here and kind of just find the points and then kind of put it in like so. Just, hold on, I might need 2 hands. It's not that hard to put it in, it's just really hard to do it with 1 hand. I'm not used to holding a camera and doing things with 2 hands, but basically just slide this in. You'll hear a little, not like click, but you'll know when it's snug. And so, after that, we're gonna put it up here. Just kind of do this, just like that, and then lock it into place. Perfect. All right, both lights are in, but before we put this back on, we're gonna test it to make sure it works. All right, so now we're in the car, so we're gonna test it. So to get in reverse, you just push this up to the left and up, and then the reverse camera's on. We're gonna go back here and check it out. And boom, it looks so much better compared to the old ones. Now, let's just put this back on and see the final result. Let's see if we can do this. Yep, there we go. It clips back in, just like so, perfectly. So now it's back in, and we finally have to install these clips, and then we'll figure out, and well, actually not we'll figure out, but we'll look at the final result. First clip in. Boom, all done. Oh my God, that is so much better. It's so brighter too, and it doesn't even look like it's aftermarket. It looks like it's OEM. Toyota and Subaru should have just done this from the factory. All right, so now that we have the reverse lights installed, I'm gonna put away all these tools, and then we'll start working on these reflectors and get this tint on just like that. So let's go do that. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna clean the reflector because we need to get all the dirt off and all that. And then after this, we'll peel this off, put it on, and see how it looks. All right, the first thing we wanna do is we wanna clean this area. So I just have some all-purpose cleaner. It's probably a little much, but we'll clean it up just like that. Boom, nice and clean. Make sure all the stuff is off, yep. Perfect. So we're gonna repeat the other side. I'll be right back. Hola, it's future me. You're probably expecting me to put the tint thing on the reflectors of the BRZ. Well, the BRZ's that way in the garage, and I hate to say this, but since I have no patience at all, I put the tint things on. Not wrong, but I just couldn't do it right. Well, that sounds like I am wrong, but I had to keep readjusting it, and by doing that, I got more and more dust and dirt on it, and I stretched it. And so, unfortunately, it didn't work out. It's not the product's fault or anything. It's just my lack of skill and patience, and I have lots of stupidity. But we did do that reverse light upgrade, which I thought looked sick. It's definitely a lot brighter. It looks so much better than the old halogen ones. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you thought. This is my first long form video. Sorry for the bad microphone quality as well. I'm only filming on my iPhone. I don't have a microphone or anything like that that provided the quality that I wanted. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, comment down below what you thought of my first long form video. I kind of like doing this. I've always loved watching, you know, automotive YouTubers and you know, I see them get their dream cars and all that, so I think, or I hope that, you know, I can do something like this as like a side hustle and make some money off of this when I'm older. Yeah. Peace out.